November 11th. No, not November. January the 11th, 2024. Oh man, it's chilly outside, y'all. In slow motion this morning. So again, today is Love Yourself Thursday. Waiting for everything to get situated. Let me see. Wait for the music to come up. Sometimes these window computers always got to update. Then I'm going to switch to Mac. Um, so what's happening this Thursday for you guys? Our studio number is. Why does it always do this? Oh, really? I'm trying to wait till the music come up, guys, and get you guys started this morning. Love Yourself Thursday. Be purposeful on loving yourself. No one can love you more than you. Yeah, no one can love you more than you. So you have to love yourself. Love starts internal. Love starts internal. So you have to find something that indicate that you love yourself. So I usually hang out with my grandkids, but they're in school now, so I might see them today. But that's usually what I do. I used to hang out with my grandkids. That's what I love to do. Unconditional love I get from those guys. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Be purposeful today on, loving yourself. JB, stand up, one love. Without doubt, be purposeful today. Be purposeful today on loving yourself. Also, my man Cool is still shoveling snow. 402-739-8931. I got that number memorized. I had that number memorized, excuse me. 402-739-8931. If you know someone that's elderly or disabled that can use their lawn cut. So make sure you share the information. Also, this morning we'll have Big Mama and Lip Shack Smokehouse come by this morning. We're talking about food. Yeah, food. Yum, yum. I'm kind of hungry this morning, too. What's up, Brother Clark? Um, Again, this is our ninth anniversary. Make sure you guys go to our website, 957fmtheboss.com. And you can make a donation there. It's tax deductible. So you make your donations there. So right now, about 24 degrees. Um, trying to find a story from last night. The governor um, and the mayor announcing that they're building a recreational park over here in North Omaha, and our senators were, very skeptical still. Um, a little skeptical. Let me see if I can find that story. Um, because they said there's no transparency. Now, I didn't see the senators at the press conference. And this bill started with the senators. Let me see. So the bill started with the senators, but the senators were not at the press conference. I'm going to go to the press conference. Okay, here we go. Here's the story right here. I'm going to play this story real quick. Hold on a second, y'all. Because, I am concerned about all that money that came down, and we didn't get any money. A lot of entrepreneurs here in North Omaha did not get any money. That money was specifically for nonprofits here and for profits here in North Omaha and South Omaha, basically East Omaha. And it was originally for North Omaha, but Senator Wayne and Senator McKinley also included South Omaha. See, we always share, Black people always share. And when we fight for freedom, justice, liberty, everyone benefits. Everyone benefits here, except for sometimes we do. We don't. Uh, it concerns me that the senators have concern and they passed the bill and they wasn't at the press conference. And that should be concerning to you guys too, because for those that don't vote, that sit on the sideline, your most important vote is on the local level, not the president. The president is decided by the Electoral College. Again, the presidency race is determined by the Electoral College. On a local level, your vote matters. And I'm tired of these Negroes of all colors, y'all Negroes, telling other people not to vote. And when their own ancestors died for us to have freedom, liberty, and justice. I'm gonna play this short. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this story. The story's about 6 minutes long. It was on all the channels last night. And again, the senators were not at the press conference, and I wonder why they were not at the press conference. That should concern everybody. That should concern everybody. They passed the bill, but they were not at the press conference. Why? So here's the story. We're going to start. It's the governor speaking and talking about the new economic development here in Omaha. Boss with us.
Example. Really grateful for the mayor, for Casey Bayless, head of economic development, Heath Morrow, president of Chamber, Mike Maroney, president of Omaha Economic Development, and George Total, VP of Burlington Capital. So thanks for being here and being a part of it. I think we're here to be able to announce $124 million of grants that are going to be dispersed from the state of Nebraska for investments into the airport business park and into the Levi Carter Park community facility. These are significant and they're going to have an incredible impact for generations to come. I think there's always things that are important for me to be able to share extraordinary moments as your governor. And one of them, almost a year ago, early in the spring, I was in South Sioux City working very, very hard to be governor of all Nebraska, and we met with the tribal leaders. Make a long story short, one of the tribal leaders said before we left, said, "Mr. Governor, can I share with you what I learned from my grandfather?" He said, "Every time we get together to make our community better, it's a big deal, and it lasts a long time." And I said, "Yeah, I get it." And he said, "No, you don't. What my grandfather shared," he said, "when we're together, it lasts for 7 generations. 7 generations." Before that moment, I did not have that vision. I was saying I'm giving back, giving for my grandbabies and their babies. But I think it's important for us all to recognize what we're doing today will have an impact for 7 generations. And I hope as all of us as public servants and all of us making a difference in our community will think about 7 generations. Because I can tell you for me personally, it's put a lot more gas in my tank. If I think I might be a little tired, I'll start thinking about 7 generations. Holy cow, it's extraordinary. So I can't say thanks enough to Casey Baylitz and your team for all your work and going through everything to be able to make these announcements today. I think the other thing that's important that I do as your governor is brag one heck of a lot about Omaha and the state of Nebraska. And I'm going to just take a couple of minutes to do that. I love asking the question, what's the one thing you love the most about Nebraska? And 100% of the time, from the river to Harrison, the answer is it's the people. And the people are making an incredible, and then it goes with our land and our water and our location. Right here in Nebraska, we are the center of the universe. We're the center of our railroads. We're the center of interstate commerce. It gives us extraordinary competitive advantages. And that's what's really, really exciting about the investment in the airport business park. We are just minutes away from an extraordinary airport that is having an incredible renovation as well. So it gives us advantages that nobody can compete with us. And I think that it's really important that we all say congratulations to all the people that will be making this investment in the airport business park become a reality, because it's going to be an incredible magnet to attract business and create tremendous jobs for North Omaha. I think the other thing that is really important that all of us agree on in Nebraska is our kids are our future. We never, ever give up on kids. And that's why it's really, really exciting to share that commitment investment with Omaha and with the Levi Carter Park Community Center. It's going to be an extraordinary gathering for our community, for our families, and an incredible focus on youth sports programming. I won't go into everything about sports programming and what sports does for our kids, but sports is incredible because it teaches us how incredible relationships are. We have to put our phones down and engage and find out how about teamwork and what it does to building our communities. So this investment is going to be incredible for kids. It's going to be incredible for families. The Carter Lake area is going to be really, really positively impacted, as well as all of Northeast Omaha. Without a shadow of a doubt, this support is across the state, taking place in ball fields and parks and making an incredible difference to make our communities better. This is awesome. The federal government just last month talked about Douglas County, but we'll use Omaha, right? I don't know if everybody's aware, but just last month, the federal government said Omaha, Douglas County, get this, is the fastest growing economy of any metropolitan area of 500,000 people or more in the United States. In the United States. Congratulations, man. And obviously, for all of us, we don't brag enough, but we're not at all surprised right? Because we all believe we can compete with anybody, anywhere, and we have it everywhere up and down the city of Omaha and everywhere across the state of Nebraska. January 8th was of 2021 was when our family answered the calling, and I've been everywhere in Omaha, everywhere across the state. And I'm telling you what, the innovation, the entrepreneurship, the risk taking, the incredible careers created, and oh, by the way, the wealth created. We are the center of the universe, the safest place to live, the best people, and the greatest place to create incredible careers for communities. And so all of these things happening here in Omaha are no surprise. It's kind of like General Cotton says, when I tell friends about Omaha, they go, well, we're going to vacation here from now on. So it's pretty cool. It is, it's just a big deal. And the other thing I wanted to make sure of is talk a minute about the city of Omaha pursuing the certification for the Inland Port Authority. We're 100% supportive, incredibly important, again, with our location and the more business activities. So I just want to simply conclude as Nebraska's chief bragging officer, which means I brag a lot about Omaha more, just so you know, for the record. It is really, really important that as we go across this country, that all of us in our different relationships, we brag about this place. It is important that we recognize how incredibly special we are. We're not normal Joes and Susans. All of us are incredible, whether you've just moved here in the last year or you've spent your whole life here. What we have going on in Omaha and in Nebraska is truly extraordinary. Safest place with extraordinary careers, extraordinary quality of life, great place to raise a family, best place to raise a family. I also want to make a special thanks to Senator Wayne and Senator McKinney for the roles that they played for advocates of their communities and the facilities in the business park, and I'm incredibly thankful for their commitment to their communities. I also want to thank everyone who's collaborated to plan for the business park and the community facility. Obviously, it takes lots and lots of engagement and lots of people, so I'm incredibly grateful for everybody's effort. And needless to say, it's really going to be fun to watch the shovels get in the ground and watch things be built, but most importantly, come back and watch the incredible careers and opportunities they create.
Now that was the governor speaking on the $100-some million that's coming to North Omaha and Northeast Omaha. Basically, Carter Lake. Carter Lake is in Iowa. They call it Carter Lake, Iowa. It's not called Carter Lake, Nebraska. So they didn't even put it in Omaha. I'm very, very skeptical because the senators were not there. I'm wondering why the senators weren't there. They had two other black men there, but they receiving the benefits of what the senators have passed. So that's to concern you also, and that's why I said, man, voting is so important. We got to look at our leadership from top to bottom. East Omaha, we got to vote as one block. We cannot continue to be taken advantage of. Our senators are very concerned, and they wasn't invited to the press conference. When you think the senators would have been invited to the press conference, or that they would have been there making this big announcement, they were the one that spearheaded this initiative. Now, by saying something, I know I probably ain't gonna get no more. That probably wouldn't be considered for no money. We wasn't considered anyway. So I'm going to Lincoln today, and I'm going to all our senators. I'm gonna knock on doors and tell them our dissatisfaction here in North Omaha. It's like it's smoke and mirrors. It's like it's smoke and mirrors. Where are the senators? Where were the senators? Why weren't they at the announcement? You know why they wasn't at the announcement? You know why they wasn't at the announcement? Let me see if I can play this story. Let's see if it'll play. You know, technology sometimes. But I'm gonna read it then. There you go. Check this out. People significantly and are going to have an incredible impact for generations to come. Killing said the business park and community center grant. The government spoke at a press conference in the Omaha mayor's office along with Mayor Gene Stubbs. Omaha Economic Development Corporation President Michael Maloney, Remington Capital Vice President George Greater Omaha Chamber CEO Keith Mello and Casey Bellis, the Nebraska Department of Economic Development Director. The Omaha Economic Development Corporation, a nonprofit firm, will lead the group. It includes the for-profit Burlington Capital as its developer and the Omaha Chamber. The announcement of the airport business park grant was expected. The money would come from $400 million in economic recovery funds allocated by the Nebraska legislature in 2022 and 2023. The community center and sports complex grant is new. Maroney said the state grant money should be sufficient to complete the first business park phase planned for an area north of Carter Lake between Abbott Drive on the east and 9th Street on the west. That will include buying property, putting in utilities and other infrastructure, and otherwise preparing shovel-ready sites for such businesses as manufacturers, warehouses, and distributors. A second site, comprising 70 acres north of Locust Street between Carter Lake and North 16th Street, could be developed later. The original plan was to first develop the site, currently labeled Enterprise Industrial Park, along North 16th Street. The land there has already been used for industry. It is mostly vacant and is assembled under an owner who has been trying to sell it. But high environmental cleanup costs have settled one city effort to purchase that site in 2014 and have at least stalled a more recent city effort to buy it. The Enterprise Park is still being negotiated right now, Stubbs said. Because of the issues the city is having with negotiating for the 16th Street site, the developers are focusing first on the area north of Carter Lake, Maroney said. No businesses have committed to locating at the business park. The developers estimate the whole project, if filled with businesses at both sites, could generate 1,600 jobs. They project an overall cost of nearly $200 million. They don't have other financing lined up yet, Maroney said, but are confident they'll be able to raise additional capital, especially with the $90 million grant awarded. We've been talking about what can we do to create more jobs and have more opportunities, and this is it, Stubbs said. Mello of the Omaha Chamber said that for its $90 million, the state will get arguably what would be the most precious capital investment for industrial site development in the Omaha region. And I think that that's a very important note to take in light of the fact that we have no industrial sites right now. There are a significant number of homes in the planned site north of Carter Lake. Now that the grant has been awarded, the developers will begin talking with people in the neighborhood about what the plans are, Maloney said. He predicted that some will be receptive to the idea of selling their property, while others will not. Everything that we've done it by reaching out and making sure that we engage the community, Maloney said, noting that he is from North Omaha and has been in development there for more than 30 years. We didn't go in and do it for them, we did it with them. We see this project in that same manner. We will be reaching out to the affected community and the broader community to help ensure that 10 years from now, we'll all be proud that we've achieved what we set out to do. That is to create jobs, create upward mobility, to have a positive impact on the surrounding community. State Senator Justin Wayne, who with Senator Terrell McKinney led legislative efforts to allocate recovery money for North and South Omaha, has been critical of the developers' plans for not seeking community input, for not yet identifying additional funding beyond the state grant, and for using all the state money before any jobs would be created at the business park. He sent an email to several state senators in December asking them to stop the Department of Economic Development grant process and to transfer the money to an inland port authority that the city of Omaha is in the process of creating. Hillen, who praised Wayne and McKinney for their work in the economic recovery funding process, said he supports the creation of an Omaha Inland Port Authority. The Omaha City Council voted Tuesday to take steps to create such an authority. An inland port authority is an area controlled by an independent board, appointed by the mayor and approved by the city council, that can engage in marketing, issue and sell bonds, receive government appropriations or grants and acquire property, but only from willing sellers. It would not have eminent domain power or taxing authority.
Southern said Wednesday the Port Authority could be used for future developments. Acola said the development will be a Herculean task. There's going to be trials and there's going to be tribulations, Acola said. You know, Viktor Frankl always said that anybody who is able can deal with anyhow. This project is going to have a massive ripple effect on this community that is going to long outlive anybody in this room. And you know, that's the why. The why for this project is the benefits that it's going to have for the children and the folks that live in North Omaha and the greater Omaha community. The state of Nebraska will award $89.6 million in economic recovery money to a partnership-led. Just a quick.
Now you see that the senators are not happy. The senators are not happy. They try to stop the grant. And so thank you for our source from the World Herald. That was the World Herald. I was using their audio source from their online paper. So shouts out to the Omaha World Herald for bringing us, that information. But the senators aren't happy. We might have to bring the senators in and see, their concern, and for them to talk to other senators to stop this legislation, then they have some concerns. And we should also have those same concerns. They are our senators. They are our representatives. They are the one that initiated this $500 million. And it seems like there's no control over the money. Everybody's trying to take over the money. We're going to ask Senator Bacon and make sure that all this money is checked and balanced. It's checked and balanced. Because the senators have concern, man, we should have concern as voters. And they already say that Black people don't have the capacity for construction. So most of this money is not going to go to North Omaha. We got to make sure that those entities, like they did in Atlanta, that they hire Black workers. And if they don't, then there's not a shovel should be shoveled. But y'all gonna sit on the sideline, ain't gonna say nothing. You're gonna let our only senators do it by themselves, and the voters are gonna be quiet. We can't sit on the sideline no more. There's over $500 million, and are we gonna touch it? Right now, we haven't touched none of it right now. It was initiated by two Black men, two Black senators. And now everybody else want a piece of the say. And the senators were even at the press conference? Really? But the other brothers showed up, smiling. I'm going to outlive all of them. Period. And if we want to change our situation, man, we got to vote. We got to change leadership. And then we got to speak truth to power. And if they try to evict me, let them go ahead and try to evict me because of what I'm saying. And then we're going to see who got the bigger mic in the city. But for the senators not to be there, that's disrespectful. And they get up there smiling. And the senators were not invited, really? And they the ones that brought the ching ching. They the one that brought the millions of dollars, and they wasn't invited. Wow. And y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all, it's okay because y'all think y'all gonna get some money. No, y'all ain't gonna get no money. And the people on 16th Street, hold out until you get your money. The people on 16th Street, they got their property. You hold out. See, the mayor in Atlanta made sure that minority contractors had a piece of the airport that they were building in Atlanta. Are we doing it up here? Pillen said that this is the greatest. Omaha is the fastest growing community in America, but yet we still poor. But yet we still rank high in poverty. See, they don't talk about the whole story. They only talk about the good news. And y'all Negroes, y'all just sit on the sideline and let everybody do everything for you. And you just sit on the, biting your fingernails. And they come in and swoop in and take millions of dollars from you. And you just sit there and take it. See, I got a big mouth. See, I'm the one that reap the repercussions of non-support, because I speak my freedom of speech. But I can't be the only one that's saying, put their hand up and say, well, why the senators weren't there? Did Pillen sign this bill into law? No, Governor Ricketts signed this bill into law. Senator Ricketts, sorry about that. Senator Ricketts signed this legislation into law. Not the mayor, not the governor, not any of those that's reaping the benefits at that press conference. None of them was there. It was McKinney, Senator McKinney, and Senator Wayne. Blood, sweat, and tears. And now it's going to be like the greatest heist in Douglas County history. The senators feel that we do not have no say so. Man, we got to listen to the senators. Don't get mad at me because I'm repeating what the senators say. But y'all Negroes that's going to reap the benefits, y'all ain't going to say nothing because y'all think y'all get some money. You might not live to see the money. I mean, to me, that's like a middle finger in your face, North Omaha. That's like a middle finger in your face. They said, "Up you." The senators weren't there. I'm gonna read this again. Senator Wayne and Senator McKinley, who led legislative efforts, allotted recovery money for North and South Omaha, have been critical of the developer plans for not seeking community input. Did they come talk to you, community? See, y'all don't vote, so they can do what the hell they want to do. Slaves. Did they come to you and ask you what you want to do with the money? And I'm talking specifically to Black people because we've been living up here. I know we got a lot of new immigrants, a lot of people, new people that moved in North Omaha, but I've been here for over 50-some years. And y'all gonna sit on the sideline, you non-voters. The ones that like to be told what to do. And then Hopalong Cassidy come in town and let you know what we're gonna do for you slaves. Yeah, you Negrets. They gave us the big middle finger. According to the senators said that developer plans for not, they're critical because of developers' plans not to seek community input. Who's the developer? The two brothers that was at the press conference. According to what Pillen said, who's are the developers? They're not going to seek community input? Really? Oh, yeah. They're going to kick me out. They're going to kick me out today. They're going to kick me out. They're going to kick me out my building today because I'm talking today. But y'all didn't invite the senators, Negroes, in my Spanish language. But you're not going to invite the senators, the one that passed the bill, and y'all, and the ones, man, North Omaha, South, East Omaha, y'all don't say nothing. If y'all don't say nothing, you're cowards. I am just tired of this. People coming in here and just stealing from black people and brown people. And then you got black people, oh yeah, overseers, all. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm loving Omaha. I'm loving North Omaha specifically because we're tired of fake politicians coming over here and lying to us. The black men, Senator McKinney, Senator Wayne, led a great initiative. They got fought against. They got it passed, and now people are trying to steal the money. They didn't even include them in the decision making. Y'all, do you understand? They got the money passed, and they didn't even include them in the decision making. Y'all think that's okay, slaves? Senator Wayne, Senator McKinley led legislative efforts to allot recovery money for North and South Omaha, have been critical of the developers' plans for not seeking input, for not identifying additional funding beyond the state grant, and for using all the state money before jobs would be created at the business park. They're using all the money. They're using all the money. This is coming from our senators. I thought they had the police out there, OEDC. I thought they had the police out there for me. I know y'all don't like me. I like to be unliked. For all you those of iniquity, like to steal from poor people, like to take advantage for poor people, yeah, I like to be unliked by you. I'm tired of people coming to our community and stealing, conniving, hoodwink, bamboozle. We from the land of Malcolm X, man, without a doubt. Y'all ain't listen? You talking about we the most growingest, well, the fastest growing economy with 500,000 people or less. But it ain't brown people. It ain't black people. We don't even get put in the decision makers by the developers in our own community. They didn't even include you. It's the same old, same old. So we emboldened over here. Come over here. Like I said, I like to be unliked. Call those Negroes. They ain't gonna support me anyway. They didn't do it yesterday. I don't plan on doing it today. They sure ain't gonna do it tomorrow. And I'm telling you, neighbors, do not seek love for those that is not giving you love. See, I'm praying that they oh man, my God is different from your God. My God, we don't turn a cheek. See, my daddy Air Force, baby. See, my daddy was Air Force. And my daddy taught me, he said, son, go straight. That's what my daddy taught me. He said, go straight. So I can recognize people that are crooked. How they talk or how they walk. I can recognize you. Crooked. But they get up there, it's like the greatest heist. It's like the greatest heist. They're not including you, community. The developers are not including you in the plans. And y'all like, shh, we don't care. We slaves. Let them do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do. We can't do nothing. We need to move y'all out the way. We got too many brothers, young brothers and sisters that's in jail right now. And they saying it's the the most growing this. Then we got black organizations saying, "Oh, crime is down," but who's in jail? Had the highest foster care in their community because people are in jail? Now the brothers are coming up with the Inland Port Authority. That's Senator Wayne and Senator McKinley idea. And see how people try to steal it? They already trying to maneuver. And that authority board give us local decision making, because the senators want to make sure that we had decision making here in North Omaha and not decision making outside of Omaha, making decisions for us. They didn't grow up in North Omaha. And if you listen to the story, one of the developers said they don't even live in this community. Ask them where they live at. Do they live in North Omaha, or did they move out in the suburbs? I'm listening to things. Oh, they. Like there's someone else. And they black. See how they didn't include their own self. They don't live around here. And none of them were open during the pandemic. We were open, baby. Yeah. I'm like Cat Williams this morning without the perm. So let them know I'm talking about them. They looking anyway. Don't get mad at me because I'm tall, dark, and handsome. I get it from God. But the senator, to me, that's a sign. The senators weren't there on $100 and some million announcement, and the senators were the ones that actually got the money from the start. And you don't invite them? (402-763-6781) is my number. Tell me something I don't know, because I'm looking at Omaha World Herald, and y'all should be upset like me that they excluded the senators. Why they weren't there at the press conference? It's because they're critical of the plan. Oh, we don't want to bring nobody that's critical of the plan. We want to bring the Negroes around that's all happy with the plan. I know I'm stepping on toes this morning, but today is Love Yourself Thursday, baby. And I love my community. I'm standing up for my community. What you gonna do about it? You non-voters ain't gonna do nothing about it, because you Negroes, you like to be told what to do. You slaves, you like to be told what to do. May, the election is coming up. And you're gonna sit on the side like you always do. Oh, voting don't matter. Vote, please, Negro, say just be quiet. If voting didn't matter so much, why is Donald Trump running again? Obviously, he believes in the system. So I expect some retaliation. Come with the retaliation. I'm ready. I'm prepared for this. Like I said, I'm ready. I like to be unliked for God, without a doubt. I like to be unliked for righteousness. Is it God's side or the other side? Which side you on? We're tired of crooked politicians coming over here lying and stealing and cheating. I told you who the top criminals are. The top criminals are politicians. You better look out for them. You better look at them. They put Martha Stewart. Excuse me. They put Martha Stewart in jail, and then they changed the laws afterward, so they wouldn't go to jail. See, they did it to their own. But the senators who wrote the bill, they're concerned about it, and you should be also concerned about it. I'm going to Lincoln today. I'm going down to Lincoln today, and I'm going to talk to some senators today too. We're going to see who the big boss is. I'm gonna be down in Lincoln today. We're gonna be visible with those other 98 counties here in Nebraska. We had senators that voted that they thought the money's going to come to the little people here in Nebraska. No, it hasn't. They need to know about it. They need to know about it. So that's a concern, you guys, that the senators weren't there and they had two other brothers there. Why? Again, the reason why, the legislation efforts were led by Senator Wayne and Senator McKinley. A lot of recovery money for North and South Omaha have been critical of the developers' plan for not seeking input. That's the number one thing. And who are the developers? You saw the press conference. I ain't saying no name. We ain't went over here to gossip. Look at the press conference. They are the developers. The developers did not include you in the decision making, baby. And that's the concern of the senators. That should also be a concern of us. Don't get mad at me because I'm a messenger. Developers. You didn't include the community input. You didn't include the community input. And then get on TV and lie. Check out this quote. Maroney said nothing that he is, knowing that he is from North Omaha, it has been developing there for more than 30 years. We didn't go in and do it for them. Them? Ain't you part of us? $957 the boss. Okay, hold on a second. Let me put you on the air, big bro. Omaha the Birds of Plus. I got a guest on the line, bro. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? What's on your mind, big bro?
And listening to what they give in our schools to divvy amongst each other. The amount they give them every year just for the North Omaha schools versus what they give in schools on the west side.
Right.
And we all paying taxes. And my thing is with that is our business owners and our homeowners on the north side of town need to all come together like they do on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
And educate. Like I said, each one teach one. I'm a firm believer of.
Right.
We can educate each other and let it be known when we have these so-called senators having their meetings about where we lay our heads at every day.
Right now.
I want to tell us what to do every day. Because at the end of the day, even though you own it, you really don't own it unless you're going to go and do something about it. Yep. I'm not a homeowner myself or a business owner. I'm not kidding. But I see the hoops that they want to jump and get. But all can go and get along with no problem. But unless I want to try to get along, it's going to be a big problem. Or if they do get through, it's going to cost way more than you do for all of you.
Right now.
I see this right here.
And you know, the governor said Tom and Susie's. We don't got a lot of Tom and Susie's over here. No, not in North Omaha. But and that shows you how much knowledge that they have in North Omaha. But what really concerned me, brother, are you a voter? Have you registered to vote?
I have registered to vote y'all 3 times.
What? No. What we loan, and it's for anyone that have a past felony. I'm a former probation officer. As long as you've been off paper for 2 years, you can register to vote. As long as you haven't had no infractions with the law, after your incarceration or after your parole, you can vote. And so you might be eligible, brother. And so we need you to vote.
I get off on Facebook. I got 2 years after that, but I'm still standing to tell my people that
Yes.
can, bro. You know, to get out here and do if they can, really buy it. So word means way more than you.
Well, you know,
money that they try to give you out to other places around us. And like you said, they ain't got no the guns ain't doing no pavement at the airport right now, is it?
no, see, and that's a problem. And that's a problem. And we gotta make sure that those contractors hire Dunn and whoever else that's black. Well, that should be a demand. Or no shovels get or no shovels get no shovels get moved. See, man, we need some strong brothers. That's why I said brothers, especially black men specifically. And I'm not excluding anyone else, but black men specifically, we cannot suppress our greatness any longer. Buy us a.
They need to let go of that fear. They need to get rid of that fear and that chip off their shoulder. We eat that chip and get the energy to get rid of that fear.
Without a doubt. And so when you manifest your greatness, you don't got no fear.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Because when you manifesting your greatness, oh yeah, you manifesting your God-given abilities. So now you got God on your side. So you can't lose. So I'm tired of all these janky preachers around here ain't preaching the real gospel. So sometimes they call me Reverend New Hope, the only hope you got. So man, I'm fired up today because I didn't see the senators at the press conference.
Knock on the door during the weekend. Knock on the door. We want to talk to you about the light. We want to put the light in your soul. They used to come out from the doors. I don't see nobody knocking on doors no more.
Just the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they close the door on them.
And they barely get around.
Heck yes.
It's like you said, like they got these funds for every other surrounding community around Oklahoma. Once you get past a certain zip code, but it's like what they got for our people to do. They don't have nothing for our children to do. But we're building a new youth center in a mental state. Well, we need something for them to do so we can keep them out of it.
Right out. They spent all the money. The senators were upset that they spent all the money. That money could have been used to generate jobs initially for young people, to get them to do whatever, and still have money to build that facility. I'm concerned.
They use grants and stocks and bonds. So I be hearing what they use on the west side to build stuff on the taxi points that come out of their pocket for certain stuff that they can do on the north side too. Like, why we don't have an indoor-outdoor sports center on the north side for our youth to go and craft their skills in?
Man, they put it in Carter Lake, Iowa. Are you listening to me? They're talking about, we're doing this for North Omaha. It's not. It's in Carter Lake, Iowa. What's the address? They could have put that facility, and I tell everybody, they could put that facility in the old golf course over by Fontenelle. Yeah. They could have did it right there. Anybody playing golf over there? Build that right off in North Omaha. Now that's in North Omaha.
Yep. So
let's get real about this, y'all. And the senators were not invited. You should, man. In my Spanish voice, you Negroes, you Negroes. See, I speak Spanish too. We smart over here.
See, they want us to understand, but they don't want us to overstand at the end of the day.
Well, I'm a target, brother. My last name is King. Martin Luther King holiday is coming up. I'm a descendant of Martin Luther King. My second cousin is B.B. King. So I'm used to this. We like to be unlike because we work for God for real. And so, all right, I already know. I already know I'm gonna get repercussions. Oh yeah, I'm used to this, bro. I'm Hilltop Projects, man. I'm used to oh yeah, oh yeah, without doubt, baby. We put our enemies in front of us and use our hands. So, cause we're not scared of you, and we're not scared to lose. So, man, I appreciate you, the chef. Man, drop some food off over here, chef. Since you the chef.
I'm gonna get the whip right now. Stop the kids off, man. I'm doing touch, man.
Without doubt. Without a doubt. I'll be here, big brother. 2314 North 24th Street. And that's for my enemies too.
Hey, I'll be there with you too. I got your back. I'm standing there right with you.
Yeah, and that's my enemies too. Yeah, well, we're not scared over here, man. I'm letting you know, William King is for sure manifesting his greatness. I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging all my weaknesses right now. Period.
And like you said about turning the cheek, we ain't turning the cheek. We only got to cheek once you get that turn.
Yeah, we.
You got face.
Well, we didn't tell her. I already know that they might try to evict me today, brother. But let them evict me.
We're gonna march down here and make some noise, the right noise.
So Omaha, the birds of blessed, man. They said that we're the fastest growing, but in East Omaha, we're not. We the poorest still. We the poorest still.
I've been listening to the hypocrites. They're nothing but wolves and cheap clothes.
So, man, I appreciate you, big brother. Do you got a business? Let people know about your business.
I am Chef Thomas, the founder of the Egg Well Assassin here in Omaha, Nebraska. And I got a brick and mortar coming soon for everybody to get their hands on it and be able to know where I'm at 24/7.
Now, those egg rolls, your egg rolls are different. To tell people how, because they think traditional Oriental egg rolls, but you put a little North Omaha touch to it.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of soul in these egg rolls. A lot of soul. I got Philly egg rolls. I got bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. I got vegetarian egg rolls. I got vegetarian egg rolls. And I want everybody to come through and come soon. You can experience the EBT at home for a low price too.
Without a doubt. And even the
So I'll be on the lookout. When y'all see that egg roll assassin sign pop up in the neighborhood, this one I'm here for y'all and for all ladies.
Without a doubt. But we'll love to have you come on, interview you about your business, because we always talk about tomorrow is Black Friday. Back in 1836, they should sell us on an auction block on Black Friday. Now I'm encouraging those of the Black diaspora to support each other in business. If they made money off of us, let's make money off of us by supporting each other. And we encourage our neighbors. I don't care if you're Native American, Caucasian, Asian, Hispanic. We spend money with you every day. Spend some money. We just want to reciprocate it. Spend some money back with us. Spend some money back with the Black people. That's all. We just want to reciprocate it. So, man,
same energy. That's all I'm gonna give the bigger mom and pop store.
Period. Brother, I command that you love yourself today. Do whatever you have to do to love yourself today, brother, because we need you to be happy.
I wake up in the morning, I tell myself I love myself. Right after I tell my kids I love them. All
right, big brother. I appreciate you, man. Happy New Year. And slide on it. Slide on it.
I'm gonna hit the fat one.
All right, big brother. Peace.
Right now.
Take care, bro.
You too, bro.
Omaha, the birds, the bless. That was the chef. You know what I mean? That was the chef. And we cooking over here, y'all, today. I'm not happy. What's up, Kasim? Peace, brother. Miss Starks, what's going on? How y'all doing? Cassandra. Man, it's tough, y'all. I'm just not happy. Our senators were not at the press conference, and they were the one that brought the money, y'all. They were the one that brought the money. We cannot sit on the sideline no more and be quiet. We need you to get in the game. So I know I stepped on some toes. I said some names today. But I ain't lying on you. Sue me if I'm lying on you. Developer, you didn't include a community in this process according to our senators who we voted for. Don't get mad at me because I'm the messenger. You know who I'm talking about. See, I fight for my community. What are you doing for yours? I got 2 grandkids, 2 and 7. They say, Papa, we like you better when you're awake. Oh yeah, I like myself better when I'm awake. But some people, oh yeah, they don't want me awake today. They get down with the big house. Oh yeah, you got the overseer Negroes. They down the big house. Tell them I said it. What they gonna do when you talking the truth? My last name is King. See, most of y'all can't handle the truth. But man, in my household, with my mama in there, boy, she from Mississippi, boy. Man, I come in no lies, man, come with the truth. But this is the story from our great newspaper, Omaha World Herald. Read the story, man. Read the story. Don't go on my word. Go on the other word. Senator McKinley, Senator Wayne, who led the legislation efforts to allot recovery money for North and South Omaha. They have been critical of the developers' plan for not seeking community input. Are you crazy, developers? Come in here. I mean, you see how we do it? I got a mic for the developers. Maybe they do want to include us. Developers who was at the press conference, y'all welcome to come in. One don't like me right now. I don't care. We're taking out all slumlords, all landlords that try to take advantage of people sexually and mentally. Yeah, we're coming after you too, landlords. My man Cassine said, I've been saying it all along. As a matter of fact, you and I just had a whole dialogue about it. For me, it's strategic, self-sufficient first. Their system will continue to hurt us with intent. I like that, with intent. They're doing it on purpose, y'all. We're going to identify the gatekeepers. What you going to do, gatekeeper? We in shape over here, gatekeeper. And then, like I said, man, we pray for death. You get sick. It's the last days, y'all. I'm coming like Lot. And if they doing it intentional, we're going to come back intentionally. We ain't going to be quiet over here. You're going to try to take advantage of my neighbors. No, I love my neighbors. Baby, today is Love Yourself Thursday, and I'm loving Omaha. So we put things in practice over here. We made different over here. Greatness come from over here without doubt. So we're gonna let these janky leg preachers, these janky leg developers, these janky legs politicians come over here and tell y'all Negroes what to do? Really? I thought slavery was over 2024. And the senators was not at the press conference. And they the one responsible for the money, y'all. Without the senators, oh yeah, advocating for us. I watched the debates. It was much watched TV the last session. And you can turn the session come on channel 16 if you got Cox Cable. I don't know what it is on Dish. But if you got Cox Cable, you can see the unicamera on how they debate. I watched it last year. It was must-see TV. It was better than the Super Bowl. How them brothers, Senator McKinley and Senator Wayne, was negotiating that $500 million, and the senators out west, they didn't want to give them the money, and then the brothers over there negotiating hard for our people, and they gave up some money to Western Nebraska, and so they can get some money. I saw them brothers negotiate and bring the money here to North Omaha. It was a difficult task. And then now we got all these politicians that have never done nothing for North Omaha be in control of the money. Are you serious? And I'm tired of y'all, I'm tired of y'all Negroes. I'm tired of y'all non-voters always telling other people not to vote. Man, y'all problem the problem. Y'all work for Massa and them. Instagram, let me see if I can read this on Instagram. We said not only, okay, this is the Nebraska Trey. Not only are they building a facility in Carl Lake, but for my understanding, they're planning to have a basketball organization out of Papillion manage the facility. Are you serious? They better not have nobody from out west manage. Well, it ain't it. I see, it's Janky Lake. And we got all these youth black organizations over here, Key Foundation, Martise Ivy Foundation. You got Lamar McMorris. You got all these brothers and sisters over here training. My man Keith that played pro football. Keith is it Percy? We got people that reputable people that can run that facility if they build it. So we got to stop it. Nothing has stopped or changed in 2024. We're still having overseers. Yeah, we right. We still have overseers. Better vote like your life depending on it. For real, y'all. We gotta vote. I'm tired of us. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind whining, and complaining, and fighting for y'all. I don't mind it. You know, God made me for this. God made me for this, y'all. But what I'm going to need from you guys, you small businesses, I'm going to need you to support 95 Points on the Boss, because the developers and the politicians are going to tell their constituents do not support 95 Points on the Boss. That's how they usually get you. Massa and them with their overseers. They said, well, we ain't going to support his business, but I need you neighbors in North and South Omaha and West Omaha. If you believe in freedom of speech and you believe in righteousness and justice and liberty, then you're going to support 95.7 The Boss. Go to our website, 957fmtheboss.com. You can do a donation on there. You don't even have to advertise. You can do it anonymously, so you won't get any repercussion. My man, Roscoe Wallace, we need our powerful grassroots community leaders coming together. I agree with you, brother. We need to get Kasim, yourself, whoever else that's grassroots. And we need to make sure that ain't a damn shovel moved until we get an adequate amount of minority businesses guaranteed some money. Because right now, this last rollout of money for the DED, it was a scam. Straight up scam. We didn't get no money. 95.7 The Boss didn't get no money. And we were the leaders of this COVID thing here in Omaha, Nebraska. We got $0. And I'm saying something, I ain't quiet about it at all, because we were open. Everybody else was closed. We are part of the presidential emergency alert system. We had to be open. And we don't get no money. We were under the umbrella of national security, homeland security. We had to be open to inform the people of what they need to do for the safety of their lives. That's the responsibility of radio stations and TV stations. And we don't get funded. It's on purpose, because we speak, we speak the truth over here, baby. We practice telling the truth. They don't like nobody that's practicing telling the truth, that's trying to do the right thing. See, I'm just an extension of my mama. The one that couldn't read and write, the one that picked cotton for y'all for real, for free. Oh yeah, I come from that. What's up, brother Murray? Well, I know it was something that wasn't right with it. They didn't include you. They didn't include you. Our senators fought hard, man, for that money. I saw them negotiate. Man, it was beautiful. I got goosebumps. God, oh, thank God. God's in the building. Thank you, Lord. It was beautiful how them brothers fought for us to bring that money in North Omaha. It was beautiful. And then now it's looking like a scam. It looked like a takeover, like the greatest heist. I like to be unliked. So tell those Negroes, I like to be unliked. They can't mess with me, baby, because when he got God on my side, you can't mess with me, devil. We're coming after all the overseers. Dropping names. You can't sue me because I ain't lying. I don't need your support, baby, because God paid tenfold. Man only pays once. Man only pays once. And they're going to try to shortchange you then. I'm getting paid by God tenfold, baby. So let them try to evict me. You know who you are. The one that didn't invite the senators to the meeting. I'm going to repeat it. The senators, McKinley and Wayne, have been critical of the developers' plans for not seeking community input. These are black developers. I saw them. Did you see them at the press conference? And then one of Maroney said, Maroney said, noting that he's from North Omaha, he has been developing for more than 30 years. And this is what he said. We didn't go in and do it for them. You're not part of us. You don't live around here. The gatekeepers are, according to Senator McKinley and Senator Wayne, the gatekeepers are the developers. The developers did not seek community improvement. And the developers is Omaha Economic Development Corporation, led by Mike Maroney, and Burlington Financial or something, which is led by Georgia Cola. And the Omaha Chamber of Commerce. They was at the press conference. The senators weren't there. But man, Brother Wells said, stop acting like one if the senators wasn't on it. Do your research on JW. I have facts, proof, shady dealings. Well, there you go. Keaton Keith. Sorry about that, brother Keaton Keith. I went to school with with his aunt boy, her boy. Key family. Shouts out to Percy, paid professional, and Key paid professional. We got the skill set. They better not have someone out of Papillion to run the sports content, and when we know they've been stealing the money from their own kids. So I'm dropping a lot of names. Let them know I dropped their names. What are they gonna do? Evict me? They already threatened to evict me. We're gonna tell the truth today. Because I'm speaking truth. Because they don't want to help out the community. And I help out the community. They try to front me. We're gonna see who got the biggest mic, developer. You didn't include the people, and then you're gonna say, and this is Maroney quote: "We didn't go in and do it for them. You're not part of us. We did it with them. You didn't do it with us." The senator said that we weren't included. So the lie is the new truth. Oh yeah, I'm stirred up. I'm I'm an equal. See, we equal over here. See, the women were mad at me because I'm dealing with, and the men were mad because I'm dealing with relationships. No, we're dealing with relationships, y'all. We're tired of people coming and taking advantage of us. See, we can talk back now. And I'm encouraging men, we got to stand up. We cannot suppress our greatness any longer. We can't stay on the sideline and whine and cry. I can't be the only one out here speaking truth to power. But I'm made for this, though. See, I'm a competitor. I like to be unliked. Bring it on. I like to be unliked. You didn't support me yesterday. You didn't support me today. I don't plan for you to support me tomorrow. I don't need you. I got God, baby. So I'm upset today. I'm going down to Lincoln today. Talking about the greatest heights in American history. And talking about they building a park for North Omaha, but they building a park in Carter Lake, Iowa. Where Carter Lake is in Iowa. They ain't thinking about North Omaha. Brother Wells said, this is bigger than you know. The plans started over 10 years ago when 75 North started. Yep. The billionaire family has their hands in it, in all of this. Well, we got special projects. They can tear down South Omaha projects. Are they replacing them with black people? No. Park East and Park West. Pleasant East and Pleasant West. I'm seeing people on school bus corner that don't look black. They replacing everybody with they're replacing black people with everybody else. They moving y'all Negroes out because you Negroes don't vote. That's the way it is in my Spanish voice. Y'all Negroes don't vote. So not on my watch, they are not going to lie at my funeral. That I didn't speak truth to power. That I ain't no sucker duck. They had to lie at my funeral that I ain't say nothing to the overseers and call them out by their name. What they gonna do? I ain't lying on them. Sue me. We're turning up the heat 2024. We're turning up the heat. And the heat is all year manifesting our greatness. When you manifest your greatness all year, you just manifesting what God has given you. You just bragging off God. I'm gonna be bragging off God every day. What you gonna do? I got the armor of God on. And now they say, oh, we support the Inland Port Authority. Okay, I got one of the developers, Mike Maroney. This is his words. And the other developer is Burlington Capital. This is from the Aurora Herald. Don't get mad at me, Achola and Maroney. This is public knowledge. This is George Achola.
Give yourself safer, smoother towing with Shocker Hitch. Check out our air bumper hitches with air ride technology rated for 12,000.
Well, I want to thank the governor for his kind words. In the last few days, I think the governor probably faced some part of his cabinet. As many meetings as I've had with him, but in sincerity, I think his words do ring true, and it kind of rings true that that's kind of the vision that we have this project. It's inclusive of everybody. But before I get started, I need to thank a few folks because when this project came to me, you know, first of all, I have leadership that I've got to talk to, and Lisa Roskins, our CEO, is in here. Dominic Picaro, the president of our real estate group, and Kevin McKeon, who's also in our heads of our real estate company. I said, hey, I want to do this project. And they knew that it was a Herculean project. They knew it was a big project, but they knew this would benefit the community. And so without even a doubt, without any hesitation, they said, let's go forward, let's pursue it, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it right. And we're going to do it the way that Burlington Malls tries to do things, above board, transparent, and be forthright with the community when we do those things. And I think so far we've tried to live up to those principles. And I can promise you that as we work with OEDC as we move forward with the chamber, those are the principles by which we're going to make sure that this project also moves forward. But I also want to thank some other folks. You know, Jeff Randall was in here. You know, every project needs somebody. You know, the building talking about not taking a day off. You know, Jeff and I have been joined at the hip on this project since we started. So Jeff is kind of the guy that's been doing a lot of the day-to-day, the heavy lifting. You know, he does the things that I don't understand, and but you know, it makes for a great working relationships. I want to thank Jeff as well. I also want to thank the mayor. I want to thank the mayor for making her team available. Jacqueline Morrison was in countless meetings with us, provided input into the project. Chief Warren, I know behind the scenes, is always a big supporter. This is a guy you talk about a mentor. You know, we talk about coach. This is another guy that's been very impactful in my life, and a guy I've watched, a guy I've modeled a large part of my life as he's done the things that he's done in this community, and he's always done great things within the community. And I also want to thank the state senators. I know that recently there might have been a little bit of issues, but I tell them this: they have done more for North Omaha with this allocation and the support that they got from the legislature to move this project forward. I think that when they look back, you know, 7 generations from now, as the governor talks about, it is going to be a significant project for this community. And I think we have accepted a Herculean task. You know, this is going to be a big project. I think everybody understands that, and I think we have the right partners at the table. But you know, there's going to be trials, there's going to be tribulations, but I think the one thing that you can see from everybody in this room, you know, Viktor Frankl always said that anybody who has a why can deal with any how. And the why that we have here is the 7 generations that the governor is talking about. When we're long gone, if we do what we're supposed to do, this project is going to have a massive ripple effect on this community that is going to long outlive anybody in this room. And you know that's the why. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's when I face challenges in this project. I think about that. You know, that's the thing that we got from one of the guys we played with. Is not about us. It's not about the tribulations that we have to go through. What's the why? And the why for this project is the benefits that it's going to have for the children and the folks that live in North Omaha and the greater Omaha community, because we're all intertwined in some shape or form. And as we move forward with this project, I think that that's the one thing we have to realize. Buildings will fall, roads will crumble. But this project, if we do what we're supposed to do, 7 generations from now, somebody's lives will be better. And if that is the gate of success, then that's what we need to shoot for. So I am excited. I look forward to it. And I think we have a great team put forward. Great support where we need it. Great support in the governor's office. We will continue to march forward. But I think as we move forward, let's always remember that. That's what's critical piece of this project. Because if people want to talk about economic development, that's great. But we need to change lives. So hopefully that's what this project will ultimately accomplish. Thank you.
Give yourself safer, smoother towing with Shocker Hitch. Check out our air bumper hitches with air ride technology rated for 12,000 pounds and 20,000 pounds. Don't need an air hitch? Check out our Cushion series, also rated for 12,000 pounds and 20,000 pounds. Or something a little bit bigger that requires a gooseneck? Check out our Gooseneck Surge air ride towing hitch. Need something for your camper? Check out our Quick Air Fifth Wheel Gooseneck Conversion Kit. We also carry specialty hitches such as our tongue mount and our air equalizer for weight.
All right.
Hitches. Join us at shockerhitch.com.
Sorry
Give yourself safer, smoother towing with
Sorry about that. That was.
Check out our air bumper hitches with air ride technology.
We got commercials.
12,000.
Now this is the developer, Mike Maroney, Omaha Economic Development Corporation.
Appreciate you for you, Department of D, for all your support in this effort. I want to thank the mayor who led her staff and her department heads to go with us on this journey as we were trying to put this together.
Oh, how you doing today?
Without them, it was much more difficult, if not impossible. I certainly want to give a shout out to the team with the Chamber and Burlington Capital. Burlington Capital really is our development partner. We'll be working side by side as we go through this process. The Chamber is a collaborative in terms of helping make sure that we identify these good businesses, not only locally but around the country that will come in and occupy these spaces. And let me digress for a minute. I want to say, he's said that they've been working on this effort for about 10 years. I have been working on North Omaha for over 50 years. I'm a product of North Omaha. I've spent my entire adult life working in North Omaha. The last 30 plus years in the development arena, both doing the housing, job creation, small business development. My organization, Omaha Economic Development Corporation, was formed 47 years ago in North Omaha. We have a long, between the organization and personally, we got over 100 years in North Omaha. We're committed to it. Everything that we've done it by reaching out and making sure that we engage the community. We didn't go in to do it for them, we did it with them. We see this project in that same manner. We will be reaching out to the affected community and the broader community to help ensure that what we have taken on, that 10 years from now, we'll all be proud that we've achieved what we set out to do. And that is to create good jobs, create upward mobility, to have a positive impact on the surrounding community, and to make sure that this project is truly connected to the city and has a benefit to the whole state. With that, I want to again thank the governor and KC for this opportunity. Thank
you. Now you saw Maroney didn't thank the senators. They're the reason for the money. He didn't even mention them. Brother Chola, he did mention the senators and that the senators, weren't happy with the process, but the senators weren't there. The senators were the ones for the money, y'all. And no more disrespect to the black man no more, period. I don't care who you are. So black men, we can't suppress our greatness no more. We cannot suppress our greatness no more. I'm not suppressing my greatness no more. So I'm stepping on toes. What you gonna do? I'm ready for you. I'm in shape. Oh yeah. And I'm from North Omaha. We know how to fight over here too. So we're not afraid to lose. I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm an All-American, baby. I would love to compete. Y'all got the wrong one. You're gonna disrespect us? Talking about you went to the community, man. Come on, man. These are lies. Tell them I said it. What they gonna do? I'm coming like Ernie Chambers. I got stats, baby. I got newspapers. I got stats. I'm like Cat Williams. I've been paying for information on you. Oh yeah, I'm paying for information. You know, I'm a former probation officer, so I know how to investigate. I know how to investigate. You can kill that little bit. So tell them, I want you to gossip this morning. I want you to. I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for the smoke. Let them know I'm ready for the smoke. In my youngin' voice. You guys too serious. My man, Brother Harris said, it's not a good look for North Omaha. Still look 50 years behind the rest of the year. 50 years? And we don't look too good 50 years. I'm just thinking about this. Wow, 50 years? And we still the poorest? We still the poorest? So, like I said, man, Martin King Day is coming up. I'm a king. I know y'all don't like kings. Y'all like to assassinate us. Y'all like to assassinate kings. And that's what I get, this passive aggressive behavior or this microaggressive behavior. I told you we're smart over here, but I'm not going to take it in silence, y'all. No, not me. I'm not going to take it in silence. We're going to talk about it. But the senators was not there. They gave out $180 million. The senators were the one for the money, and they weren't included in the meeting. They wasn't included in the meeting. Y'all can be quiet about it. I don't need those Negroes. I got God. They didn't help me when I started this radio station, but you know who did? God did. We're celebrating our 9th year anniversary of being on the air. I know they don't want us on the air because we speak the truth over here. We agitate. If you want to be a good baker, we got a couple of good bakers in here. That's all they do is in the kitchen, is agitate. And when you agitate, you produce greatness. See, my mama and them, oh man, I wish my mama was alive. See, I do everything because of my mama, because she couldn't read and write. She picked cotton for y'all for real. Everything I've learned is from my mama. So I couldn't lie. I had some responsibilities. He said, man, that's my nickname, man. He said, life is hard when you go out and make it that way. I said, dang it, mama. I can't blame nobody but me. But my mama had a PhD in common sense. We're going to transition. I'm tired of beating up overseers. I know some of y'all like those overseers. If I work for a different God, we ain't turn the other cheek. Y'all can turn the other cheek. We're not turning the other cheek no more. We got too many of our young people in jail right now. We got too many of our people in foster care right now. See, and I saw a young lady try to commit suicide, a black girl, 24 with 2 children. Well, I'm supposed to not say nothing. I'm not supposed to help that black girl, that black woman. That $100-some million was supposed to be trickled down to our community, and it's not being trickled down to us at all. Omaha, the birds are blessed. What's up? Connecticut is in the house. So we got to listen to all around the country, baby, without a doubt. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to transition. We got a couple of restaurant owners. And then, you know, tomorrow is Black Friday. We do things on purpose over here. We step on toes because in 1863, you were selling my people. 1763, you're selling our people on Friday, called Black Friday. Now we turn that day into a day where we can support each other. If you're from the Black diaspora, but also if you're our neighbors, you need to support Black business because Black people spend money with everybody every day. We just want to reciprocate. And for those that say, well, I don't know no Black business, we bring them in here so you can see them and so you can advocate and support them. And so we have 2 businesses that need your support. The holiday is coming up. Martin Luther King Halloween holiday is coming up, and so we want you guys to celebrate, the struggle for freedom. Nobody has fought more for justice than Black people. No one has fought more for liberty than Black people. No one has fought more for freedom than Black people. Tell me who. When my mama picked cotton for real. So I'm upset today. These overseers are making sure the money don't come to our Black people. I'm gonna be on y'all butt every day. I'm in shape too. For anything. So let me I need some Christ, y'all. So I'm going to my sister. Her name is Salt. Her father is Pastor Sanders from this community, and I love this song. So if you're going through something, if you need to bring God off the bench, I'm telling you right now, bring God off the bench. I brought God in the game. That's why I'm talking like I'm talking. I already brought God off the bench. Boss with me. How y'all doing this morning? Good. I ain't mad at y'all.
Glad and bright.
Yeah. But I mean, they include senators. They left off the senators. They had a big press conference bring all this money.
What happened? Yeah,
They had a big press conference bringing 180 million to North Omaha, and they built it in Compton. They built it in Carling, Iowa.
Separate from the other 400 million. That was
Same money. They're supposed to be coming up to us. They're going to everywhere else. And the senators are not happy with it. That the developers didn't include us. That's Maroney. We're gonna say it. We're gonna talk about it. If you want to convict me, go ahead. Come on, ladies, come on here. You want to go one for that time? You want to go one time? That's support. Christ on it. I got Christ on it.
Coming from the trenches, ain't nobody really listening. They just wanna make assumptions about your life, creating distance, resistance, painting friction, demons lurking, that's their mission. But what you gonna do when you start switching up your position? Lean on God, He's the one that got you this far. Relationship over religion, He's your power, and your commitment. Christ is dead, yeah, it's finished. For your life and all your sins, He wants to show you different. He wants to give you freedom.
I have not.
He wants it all.
I was out there.
His name is Christ, and He wants to get you right. He wants to bring you back to life.
Christ on it.
All of this stuff is going on.
Yeah, but this is the
United Way.
Oh, okay. That's the
Well, that's us. But get that message. Okay.
Just know that if you put Christ on it, everything will work out.
Man, I love that song. Man, I love that song. Put Christ on it. I'm telling you guys, if you're going through something, you gotta bring God into the game. You know what I mean? Bring God into the game, because sometimes we can't do it by ourselves. And I actually for things I can't control, I actually give it up to God for real. I actually put it in practice. And so I come from a mama that couldn't read and write, but she come from neology. Oh yeah, neology. She couldn't read your books. She couldn't read your Bible. But she taught me the principles, of love and respect and dedication. Oh, y'all learned early when I was reading to my mama, because she couldn't read all that failure is not an option. So you messing with a dude that ain't gonna fail. I don't mind losing though. Come back tomorrow. I'm coming back tomorrow. Like we had to play ball, playing basketball. You got us today, baby. Your team was good today, but we coming back tomorrow. And now I got the ultimate team, one of the two top cookers in Omaha. They're the two top cookers. Now, the one on the end, her mama was alive. Yeah, her mama and them. Pull up. And they had this cookout. I was cooking some no, it might be no, that was your mama. Cause y'all look alike. I get y'all mixed up sometimes. So they had a cookout for men, and we was over at the mansion over at Jocelyn, and men were cooking, and I had this dish, and it was baked beans. Now, man, and it had a special ingredient in it, right? And so nobody could figure out the ingredient. And then Big Mama came over there. He tasted. He said, "You put some molasses in this?" Oh man, but I got second prize. I got second. I think I should have got first. But she's the only one that knew that special ingredient, because a lot of people don't use molasses in they baked beans. And so, oh man, if you put molasses in it, it just adds some extra molasses to it. It just gets all in you. But I got the two top cooked, one in North Omaha and one in Southwest Omaha. Like I said, we have businesses all over Omaha. We want you guys to take advantage of the soul and the love that they put in their food. I eat all the time. I eat all the time. Yum yum. I'm surprised they didn't bring nothing today, Brother Malcolm. I mean, come on, Brother Malcolm. Come on, bro. Come on. So and then I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. You know how these stars are, Omaha. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let Mademoiselle to my right introduce herself first, and then we're gonna start the dialogue. So how you doing today?
Doing great. I'm Jackie Robbins, the owner and female pitmaster of Rib Shack Smokehouse.
Good morning, and I am Gladys Harrison, owner of Big Mama's Kitchen and Catering.
Okay. Now, ladies, why am I so privileged to have all this beauty this morning amongst all this handsomeness?
Well, it's a celebration, MLK Day.
Okay.
We're gonna be celebrating, and we're coming together, united, and trying to show the community how we are supposed to come together. And Miss Gladys here, she is the one she's the bridge that has brought me with the community in some sense of me not being from here. And we're excited about this special day that she did it last year. This is gonna be the second annual event, Miss Gladys.
Yeah, so Big Mama, we always celebrated MLK Day, and we would have what she said. Now, don't be like, oh, that ain't true. I'll just tell you what my mama said. We all got them things that our mama told us, whether they were true or not. That's what she told us.
Right.
But she said that Martin Luther King's favorite food was fried chicken, greens, candy yams, cornbread, pound cake, vanilla ice cream, and sweet tea.
Okay.
So either on MLK Day or the Sunday before, when my mom was alive, we would have Martin Luther King's favorite food.
Okay.
At the restaurant. And we did it every year, for a very long time. And then we moved to a new place, and the coronavirus happened, and the coronavirus happened.
Right.
And in 2022, I had, all the things that was going on, in the world then, the coronavirus and George Floyd and all the craziness. And, y'all know who our president was.
And you when you worked for office then too?
In 2020, I did.
Yeah.
I ran for Congress.
Yeah.
United States Congress.
Hey, don't forget about that. See, I know your history better than you, Gladys.
Well, thank you very much. But anyway, I had somebody come to me and say, hey, I really want to bring people together for MLK Day. Can we sponsor some meals and people come eat for free?
Okay.
And so in 2022 was the first time, that you could come in on MLK Day and have a meal and it not cost you anything. And then last year, on the board for the United Way of the Midland, and I was speaking to the president of the United Way, Shauna, and was telling her about, our event. And she's like, wow, we would love to partner with, Big Mamas and really make this a day.
Right.
And so last year, the folks at United Way are absolutely awesome. And they jumped in along with the folks at Black Men United. They have been a great partners of ours at this event. And it's grown.
Great.
And so it's going to happen on Monday. If you go to the United Way of the Midlands website, you can get all the details about all of the events In the morning, there's a breakfast, there's a volunteer opportunity. Some really great organizations are going to be involved during the day festivities.
Where are you going to be located? Where
Everything is at the venue.
The venue right on
At the Highlander, yep. In the morning, that's where the breakfast and those events will be. You do need to register, and I think they might be full for the daytime, the morning events.
Okay.
But the lunch that Rib Shack and the Sugar Shack, Blackman United and United Way are part of, that starts around noon, and you can still register to get the free lunch.
Okay.
By going to the United Way website.
So
and let me just shout out those the folks who are helping sponsor this event. It takes all of us to make things like this happen. So we just want to give a big shout out to Election Systems and Software, KMPG, and McGrath North for their support of the activities. And then, of course, United Way and Blackman United for all of the things that both of those great organizations do in the city.
I just wanted to acknowledge Jazzy. She lives in ATL. That's the home where my cousin is buried, Martin Luther King. She said that was his favorite food.
Well, my mother was right. She was.
That's accurate in ATL.
Well, we have it. Somebody from Atlanta done verified it and made it true. Yeah, and me and my mother would argue about it. I'm like, you ain't never met Martin Luther King, and he did not tell you that was his favorite food.
That's why they call her Big Mama. Big Mama, they get information that nobody else get.
Oh.
Because sure, hey. So we got to confirm. See, we tell the truth over here. Every 2 weeks, we have to tell the truth. Even our viewers, thank you for allowing us to spread that truth. This is a day, top of the morning. And so my man Tate. So now, are you doing the breakfast? And Rib Shack is sponsoring the lunch portion. So who's doing the breakfast portion?
So yes, the daytime activities that are going to go on during the day are Metropolitan Community College, Partnership for Kids, No More Empty Pots, Together, 75 North, and UNMC. They're sponsoring those daytime activities, but everything is happening there at the venue. And like I said, we're doing lunch. And then at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 6, over in the Highlander dining room, Big Mama's, Dina's Place, and Blackman United are having a happy hour. So, you come over, get yourself a cocktail. We're going to have some soul food inspired food that you can purchase from the restaurant. So there's a whole day of events there at the Highlander.
Now, this is on Monday.
This is on Monday, yeah.
Monday, actually on Martin Luther King Day. So you got something to do. Get your young kids out and have them, get them socialized. It'll just be a great time to spread the history of our great brother. I heard from an African brother said to an American Black, he said that Martin Luther King saved the world. And so we want to acknowledge the contribution of our people, without a doubt. The unsung heroes. And so come out this Monday. Do you guys need volunteers? You need any more sponsors? You need anything else? Or you just want people just to show up?
You got to register.
Okay.
So make sure for the luncheon, make sure you go to United Way's website.
Okay.
And to their event page to register. And
that's only it?
I think we're good on volunteers.
Okay.
But Miss Jackie, just tell them, about how they can support, your restaurant and how you even, got into be a part of all of this.
Well, because of Miss Gladys, I love her. She definitely is doing what, I love her for just honoring her mom for one, just, because a lot of people don't continue their legacy. You see a lot of people that especially in the restaurant industry where a legacy goes down, whether you have a hardship like we had, or you have a loved one that passed away, and nobody picks up that torch to keep it going.
Mhm.
And so just for her doing that, I just love her. But I mean, I just love her anyway. But just for her doing that just says a lot about the type of woman she is, her character and her integrity. Because it's so many kids that do not pick up the family legacy and keep it going. And we know in the industry, restaurant industry is not. If you're not a chain, it's hard. It's hard in this business. You really gotta love what you're doing. So I honor her for just doing that. And on top of trying to bring everybody along, like myself, like that was one of the things that um that that was my model, and just to be somebody that we can connect to that does the same thing, we have the same mindset
Mhm.
of trying to bring everybody together and help the community. That's just I love it about her. And every time she gets a chance to bring me along or whatever, she's not selfish. She's humble and she tries to bring. So we will be doing the yams and collard greens that day. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
that's our added piece of a day of community and a day of service. And Martin Luther King is one of the people I do. Is one of my role models personally. The whole standards of faith and everything that he stands for, community and service, is some of the principles that I live by.
Mhm.
And I really, really, I really, really love and respected, what he stood for. And just being able to, to be able to have a black-owned restaurant and to be able to be in the community and not just be in the community serving good food, but also trying to make an impact, using the platforms that we have to make an impact. And to me, that's what it's most about. It's not about it being selfish or thinking about yourself. It's about us coming together as one and making an impact, because we can do more together.
Mhm.
And so, and the food is just a draw to get people in so we can do more.
Well, I'm proud of you, ladies, because you're showing an example of loving thy neighbor. And so, um, and for Gladys to because being an established business and not being afraid of competition.
Yes.
There's enough out here for everybody.
Right.
And when we work together, we can gather more. Yeah.
Right.
I gather so much by myself.
Right.
But if I ask you to come and gather with me, we can gather enough for us and some other people. And that was one of the reasons why I asked Rich Shack to be a part of the event. And to help carry the load. It's a lot to cook that much food for 150 people. And so, like she said, they're going to be doing the collard greens with candy yams. And Elisa's Sugar Shop will be doing the pound cake. And then, Big Mama's will be doing all the other food.
Well, great. I'm glad unity. This is an example of two businesses that are competitive but are working together. Collective economics is the best, one of the best methodologies that we can use. We talk about it every Monday on Making Money Monday. We don't talk about dollars and cents. We talk about collaborating, bartering, partnering. We're talking about using collective economics, what these two ladies are doing, collective intelligence, what these ladies are doing. Because the best system is mutualism. They need each other because we need them. And so that's the best system. And they are an example. So come out this Monday, y'all. The food is good. I've eaten at both restaurants. You will enjoy the food. If you have not ventured over here in North Omaha, we invite everybody. We give everybody a hug, baby. For real. We actually love people over here. So come over to the venue right off of 30th, just south of Parker, just north of Lake Street, right across the street from Charles Drew Hospital. You cannot miss it. It'll be a great time. And then plus you got No Empty Pops. They growing all that organic stuff. And are you guys going to be utilizing partnering once that grow house grow? And
so I just got an email from them the other day. They have a micro grocery store there in the facility along with, that is a beautiful space. And if you haven't been over there to the greenhouse that's there at the Highlander, that now No More Empty Pots houses. But yes, we're going to talk about what kind of collaboration
Good.
we can do with No More Empty Pots. And I was going to say something else to you, but I don't remember. It left me that quick. What's that?
Well, you like your mama. You like your mama really almost every day, like more like a mama. I don't know if everybody say that. So I don't know if you guys ever had, and then they cook some unique stuff too over at Big Mama's. They got sweet potato ice cream,
Sweet potato pie.
Yeah. Oh man, if y'all haven't had it, and I don't normally eat ice cream. I like custard, but oh man, I don't pass up that sweet potato. I said, dang, and I don't even eat sweet potato pie, but I like candy yams. But everything else.
When you were there the other day, like brunch.
Yeah.
We had a Christmas Eve brunch. And you had some sweet potato bread French toast.
Oh yeah. I said, now, I don't know how she even made that. I don't even know how they even make sweet potato bread. Oh man, and it was thick. Fresh toast. I don't even know how they. I ain't gonna ask her a secret because I know they don't make sweet potato bread. I know they don't make sweet potato bread. So if do you make sweet potato bread for someone? If someone asks you to make sweet potato bread, you can make sweet potato bread.
I'm not making anything. You call me a cook, and I do not cook. And my mama will tell you, Gladys, get out the kitchen because you cannot cook. But I have wonderful staff who makes these things happen. But it's my daughter, Brianna.
Okay.
She is a genius. She doesn't want to admit it in the kitchen.
So she actually got the skills from your mama.
She did. Yeah, right. Well, my mother cooked. She started her business out of her house. She ran a catering business, in the basement of our house for 50 years before we opened up the restaurant. So, her children and her grandchildren have always been around food and cooking. Yeah. You can't be a child of Big Mamas or a grandchild and not know how to cook something.
Right.
It might only be one thing, but you know how to cook something.
Right. Well, that's kind of like how my niece that really took on. My great niece have taken on. She can cook like my mama. You know what I mean? She really enjoys it. So I love my great niece because she loved her grandmama.
I remember what I wanted to say. Can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to embellish Miss Jackie and her husband a little bit. And you talked about, God and how good God is. And I just want to kind of tell a little bit of a story about, how God puts people together, all the time. But Miss Jackie, she knew people in my family and my best friend before she and I even met.
Okay.
She got to Omaha because her husband had surgery, had open heart surgery, at UNMC. And they wound up moving here. Well, during that time, my best friend drove her husband to the hospital a couple of times. One of my nieces helped take care of him. And Miss Martine, where's she at? How come she in here today? But she is how me and Miss Jackie met.
Well,
because of Miss Martine. Yes. Right. And Jackie and I just hit it off. We're kind of cut from the same cloth, and we both, have that spirit of community and love for our community, and we love to cook. And her and her husband are just good people, and from the beginning. Of our relationship, I've always felt that we have things to contribute to one another, And when I want to go eat, that's where I go.
Right.
I go to the rib shack. You hear me? Them rib tips and that shrimp are absolutely delicious. And we both get it that, there's enough, resources, there's enough opportunity out here for everybody. And when we work together and when we support each other, that's how we all grow, and that's how God intended us to be.
Well, your example is necessary, and so we want to. I got goosebumps. God's in the building.
Yes,
without doubt, God's in the building. Without doubt. Oh man, so your relationship is necessary, and I'm glad that people actually can see it, and versus people talking about it. My man, Avis. I don't know how this brother got a first name, Avis. Avis Roper.
Might have worked at the
Yeah.
car place.
Yeah, his name is Avis Roper. Avis Roper. We need to deal with the
I
car
know some
dealership.
Ropers.
Yeah, I know a lot of Ropers.
Avis related to George Roper?
Probably, I don't know. Avis, who you
And
relate to?
Darryl
'Cause
Roper?
I know all these Ropers are the same. There's only one Roper. Good morning. Those of you who have not been to Rib Shack, you better get over there. The food is amazing. Miss Jackie and her family are wonderful people. Let's support our Black businesses, Omaha. Good morning, Omaha. Miss Shani said, yes, Jackie Robbins is a selfless, beautiful soul. Food is fire. Oh, man. So, Omaha, the Birds of Bless. Make sure you guys go out to 108th and Q today. Because you guys are open today, too. What time?
Yes, sir. We open at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock today. 11 to 9? Okay. So they're at 108th and 8th and Q, right next to Rhythm Lounge in the plaza on the south side of 100 and of Q Street. And so going to plaza, and I'm telling you, I have never had tender, real tender that can break off the bone beef ribs, because usually beef ribs are tough, but when I had smoked shack, oh man, it just fall off. They're like feathery. And so if you haven't had those beef ribs, also kind of like, back in the Flintstones on Brontosaurus, you know, they got the Brontosaurus ribs, but they make them real tender. And so I encourage you to go over and support a Black Business Day in Southwest Omaha. We have Black businesses all around this community. Of course, Gladys Big Mamas in North Omaha, and we want those all over this community to come in North Omaha. Also, they just get off the highway right off 30th and Lake, bam, take a left on 30th Street, you're right there.
And can I add too that, Black History Month is coming, and a lot of businesses are going to buy their employees meals or whatever in celebration of Black History Month. And the Rib Shack caters and Big Mama's caters.
Okay.
So if you know that your job is looking to support a Black business or do something with food around Black History Month, be sure that, you mentioned Rib Shack, Big Mamas, who else?
You got Time Out.
Time Out.
Jackson's
Takeout.
Linnell's
over in Bellevue.
You see,
what's the place in Bellevue?
Shugs. You got
Best Burger.
Best Burger.
We do have the best burgers in Omaha. I like mine with good cheese and mushrooms and onions grilled on top of it. Absolutely delicious. Handcuff rice.
Okay. Cajun Kitchen.
Cajun Kitchen.
So and then no MC Popular. They doing they got a little kitchen over there. So
they do, and if you're an up and coming entrepreneur around food, they have some excellent programs over there at No More Empty Pots, and even a space for you to produce your food. So yeah, Miss Nancy and everybody over at No More Empty Pots, they doing the thing. Yeah.
So we got a lot of places over here to eat.
Yeah.
My man.
Island Chill, they just opened up a venue down the street too that you can have it in. Catering that
Okay, yeah,
down
Shawnee,
there,
yes, without doubt. Yeah, shout out to Shawnee. My man from Florida, do not go there asking for a hookup. Hey, them folks. Without doubt, baby. See, I went to college. I went to college with Brother Turner. Shouts out to Midland Lutheran College in Fremont, Nebraska. But Brother Turner is doing his thing down in Florida, man. We appreciate you. Pay the people, y'all. Don't ask them for no discounts. Sure. The margins in restaurants are tough, and so we want to make sure that we support those restaurants. They deal with a product that's perishable. And so we want to make sure that we support them. So we can continue to hire our nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters. Without a doubt. They hire us. Ladies, can we recap on Monday? What's going to happen Monday? What time does it stop? What time does it end? So y'all started the morning with breakfast and then end the day with libations at Big Mama, correct?
Yes, and so to get all the accurate information, go to the United Way of the Midlands website and click on events, and there's a whole flyer. I believe the morning activities are full, but a couple days ago there were still slots open for the lunch, but you do have to register, and we're going to wrap it up in the evening with some cocktails and some music. at Venus Place and Big Mama's from 4 to 6. But go to United Way's website. All the details are there.
When I come out in fellowship, this is of the year that we're gonna be purposeful on being great. So come out and develop some new relationships. This will be a great opportunity to get that done. All right. Omaha, the Birds, the Bluffs. Make sure you guys go to both restaurants today. Both restaurants are open today.
Martin Luther King special all weekend. Quarter chicken dinner you could get for $12.99 because of 2 nice sized quarter chickens and with 2 sides of your choice and some cornbread. So that'll be just going on just all weekend long. Weather permitting, hopefully we'll get this crazy weather they talk about, but weather permitting, we're gonna have that going on. So y'all can come get quarter chicken today.
What I doubt, maybe from Nebraska, y'all. So I don't hear no whining and crying about no snow, no ice. We know we get all 4 seasons around here. I've been around here for 58. I'll be 59 years old in 2 months. Actually, the winters are actually better. A lot warmer.
They're a lot milder. Mm-hmm. They sure are.
Yeah, way milder when we was young lads. Yes, I was a young lad. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. It is 9/17. Again, the day is Love Yourself Thursday. Be purposeful on loving yourself. Usually, I put it with my grandkids at 2 and 7. I'm gonna tell you this story before we get out here. I'll pick my grandkids up, right? And I like to play, but I get tired. So I lay down on the couch, right? Next thing I know, I was asleep. And then when I woke up, I thought it was a new day, but it wasn't. It was the same day. And then my older grandkid came down. He said, "Papa, we like you better when you're awake." I said, "Oh man." Well, they honest. So I go to the gym. I encourage everybody to get in the best shape for them because you got someone that loves you.
Yeah.
And when my grandson said that, he said, "Papa, we like you better when you're awake. I mean, they like me when I'm alive too." Mm-hmm. So I encourage everybody got different body types, but do something for you. Do something, get in shape for you. And then also sign up to be a transplant recipient. Because of Brother Malcolm, when I got my last driver's license, I signed up to be a transplant giver. Is that what you call it?
Organ donor.
Yeah, organ donor. Okay. See, they smart up here. See, that I bring smart people around me all the time. So I signed up to be an organ donor. And when you look at the statistics, there's way more blacks that need organs. And they need us to sign up. I asked a pastor also. He says it's not a sin. It says it's not a sin. You can give your organs away. God ain't gonna get mad at you. Mm-hmm. Actually, God is gonna bless you because you'll be able to bless probably 8 or 9 other people's lives with your donation of your organs.
So I have a story for everything.
Go ahead, baby.
Right. And I have an organ donor story. I had a daughter who passed away from sudden infant death syndrome when she was 6 months old.
Okay.
And she was, brain dead for some time. So the only organs that were good were her corneas. And her corneas were donated to some young person and who was able to, have the gift of sight by her corneas being donated. So yes, organ donation is vital in our community. It is.
So your daughter is still seeing.
Still seeing.
All right, baby. See, I told y'all, boy, God working in mysterious ways. And he created the medical profession through his intelligence. And so, we got the organs for free. We might as well give away for free, y'all. And sign up to be an organ donor. To me, that's one of the best gifts of life where you can support someone else that's trying to live. All right. I believe strongly. When I was driving my car, I said, God, why do we exist? We don't have to exist. And if I didn't exist, I wouldn't even know that I existed. So why do I exist, God? And God said, because they call me Reverend New Hope, they only hope you God. God said, we should be developing conduits of opportunities for the next generation. That's why we exist. And so I got that banner up there from Miss Leola's record shop. Welcome to home, Native Omaha. But I am an extension of Miss Leola because Miss Leola, what she did for young people, she put their cassettes in and CDs next to Aretha Franklin and B.B. King. And we do the same thing here at 95.7 The Boss. Oh, yeah, we play local music next to Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. We do the same thing. We are just an extension of the past. And these two ladies are the same thing. They're an extension of the legacy that started in their families a while ago. So let's be great this year, y'all. Let's be great. Big Mama, what time you open today?
We open at 7. No, we don't. No, we don't. You threw me off because you called me Big Mama. I am not Big Mama.
Okay.
You are my mama.
I know, but you look like her, though. I don't get mad at me because you look like
I'm a big girl, but I am not. Actually, I'm a smaller girl. I've lost 80 pounds.
See, that's what I said. See?
6 months.
All right.
But anyway.
So now, tell us what you're doing. With all that food around you, because people always say, I got temptation all around me. Now you got food all around you, lost 80 pounds. How'd you do it?
I'm gonna try to say it quickly. So I came to the resolve that I needed to take a break from food, that I needed to change my relationship with food, and not just what I ate, but even my relationship with the restaurant. So I've been on this journey. So for about 5 months, I just drank protein shake.
Okay.
That's what I ate. And, God is good all the time. How do you work at a restaurant and not eat?
Right.
But I did it.
Right.
I did it for 5 months. I sure did. But we're open, and that's a whole journey. Sometimes you have me come talk to you about that. But anyway, we're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and we've got some perch. We got some fried perch today, and walleye and meatloaf. That meatloaf is about gone.
Okay.
So
how the meatloaf going? It ain't 11 o'clock yet.
We've been selling it. Yeah. No. I mean, I have some for today.
Oh, okay. You've been pre-selling it?
Special. We don't have meatloaf every day.
Okay.
But you can go on our website, bigmamaskitchen.com, and click on menu. You can order your food, pay for it, tell us to bring it out to your car, and we'll do all that for you. We gotta make it easy.
You know, Mama and them, they boy, you can't mess with Mama and them. And Miss Robbins, and give us your hours a day.
Today 11 to 9, and we'll be open for the rest of this week. Tomorrow 11 to 10, and Saturday 11 to 10, and Sunday 12 to 8. And you can get our specials that we have with the quarter chicken dinner. You can get any size you like. You can get ham, the collard greens, mac and cheese.
Get that fried shrimp.
Oh yeah, the fried. Yeah, you gotta add the fried shrimp all to it. Yes. Yes. So we'll be there, and you also can order online ribshacksmokehouse.com, or you can call us at 402-502-6695. We'll be happy to serve you and say, welcome to the Rib Shack.
All right. Omaha, Nebraska, the Birds of Blood. Shouts out to YouTube. I see you over there, Miss Johnson, by yourself over YouTube. Facebook and Instagram. We've been doing the Instagram lately. I've been trying to keep up with the Joneses. Sometimes we keep up with the Joneses, y'all. Today, again, is Love Yourself Thursday. Be purposeful on loving yourself. So if it's a long drive, going to sleep, smoke a cigar, hanging out with your loved ones, get it done today. We cannot love anyone else unless we love ourselves, y'all. That's the common denominator on how we're going to save ourselves. How we're going to get that X on the door. I'll be working for a lot and all of them. So we want to make sure that we save as many of us as possible. And one of the ways of doing it is loving each other. And make sure you guys go to Rib Shack Smokehouse and Big Mama's today and grub. Give me some eat. All right. Omaha, the Birds of Bless. We are out of here. Be purposeful on loving yourself today. Without a doubt, get it done. We are out of here. Omaha, the Birds of Bless. Again, this weekend, there's a play over at Benson Theater. It's a play called The Meeting between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. That's going to be at the Benson Theater. My man, Jess Black is playing, I think, Martin Luther King, and who's playing Malcolm? He's going to get me. Oh, I can't. Well, it's two brothers over there. We want to make sure that we support that meeting over there at the Benson Theater. That's this weekend, Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And then, of course, Monday, the kickoff to the holiday. Also, I know the Minister Alliances, I think they're doing something downtown at the hotel, celebrating Martin Luther King. So make sure you guys celebrate freedom. Let's pass on freedom. Nobody has fought more than Black people for justice. No one has fought more than Black people for liberty. No one has fought more than Black people for justice. And every fight that we fight, it benefits everyone else. And so we need to continue to fight for our freedom, y'all. Freedom is not over. We got to continue to fight for the next generation. All right? In the meantime, boss with us.
Can I get our picture
Oh, hey, Gay.
together right now?
Thank you, Mr. King.
Oh, thank y'all.
Thank you.
It's a rolling non-stop.
No, we had a couple of events. Somebody would have a little happy hour there tomorrow. Somebody would have one Saturday.